SIP, good evening. Audio video test. Thank you, Chotwani, Alak, Atma, and Rekha. I'm scared to call you Rekha. So now we are on to a interesting subject today. Will prayer solve our problems? Somebody asked me the question recently. If I pray, will all my problems be solved? Is it right that by praying, your problem will be solved? This is the question that we will address today. Let me see the power of prayer. SIP, Siptarishi, Premchandji, Atman Rekha, Aham Sip Krishna, Aham Alak Anand Krishna, Anil. Sip Anil Soni, Chotwani, Atman Revati, Govind, Bliko, Bliss Chidanand. Sip Gigi, Malti, Pix Prakasha, Renuka, Rajesh Rutanu. Sip Rumataji, Prakash, Sita, Siva, Sridhara, Vikram, Sachiv, and Sagai. Sip Samatma, Sarlanand, Suresh, Sukhi, Sunita, Supriya. Sip Girishananda, Avi, Siji, Siri, Yogini, Atmanand. Many of you, your images are not clear. I'm not able to greet you because your name is not appearing. I am not skipping you intentionally, but I am not seeing your name on the screen. So you may be there, but you're not there. Let us start. We have got 4 players: Siptarishi, Panji,
Yes,
Atman Rekha, and Krishna. Sir,
sir. Sir, actually, when we before we are enlightened and awakened, when we are in the ignorant stage, that time this is found mostly the 99%. This is only found that people pray to God for their various fulfilling their various needs, this needs, that need, like that. So if they pray like that, it is known that they are ignorant and this prayer will not work. But once we are enlightened, awakened and enlightened, then when we start to pray to God, then we already are know everything, that we know the truth, that actually we are not praying for something else, we are just praying for achieving God. So for us to become one with God, so that prayer will be answered, and finally indirectly all our problems will be solved.
when you speak so much, then your Siptarishi phenomena comes into place. That means nobody understands what is in brief. This is originally credited to Samatma. It's called the Samatma paradox. So if you will speak like that, long words, then nobody will understand what you're saying.
Yes,
You
sir.
have to give, even I think you got the second phenomena, Saptarishi phenomena. You
Yes,
have
sir.
to say, answer, will prayer solve our problems? You want to say in one sentence, 2 sentences, 3 sentences. People's ability to grasp, they say in Instagram or in social media, people's ability to grasp is only 3 seconds.
Yes, sir.
If 3 seconds, not, they will just pass the reel like this. Don't you do like this? If reel is not
Yes,
interesting,
yes.
do you wait for 10 seconds?
No, we said scroll it like that.
Only 3 seconds.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Here we'll give you 10 seconds.
Okay, sir. Sir, if we are ignorant, then prayer will not solve our problem because we are praying for the wrong thing to God. When we are awakened and enlightened, prayer will solve all our problems because we are finally praying for the right thing to become one with God.
Okay. I will listen to you. Whether it's right or wrong, you will come to know shortly. Premchand ji बताइए, will prayer solve our problems? Simple word में बताइए.
शिवम गुरुदेव
शिवोहम.
हिंदी में बोल लूं?
आप इंग्लिश में बोलो, हिंदी में बोलो, बस
हाँ जी।
मराठी में मत बोलिए.
समस्या अपनी जगह ही है, मगर प्रार्थना करने से आपके मन में एक विश्वास पैदा होता है कि परमात्मा मेरे साथ है, और ये बहुत बड़ी चीज है.
Good point. Good point. Prayer, तो prayer will prayer solve your problem?
प्रेयर प्रॉब्लम सोल्व नहीं करेगी, प्रॉब्लम तो
Good.
अपने आप
बस
सोल्व होगी, मगर
नहीं, ये बस ये आपने नहीं बोला, ये मैं आपसे सुनना चाहता था.
हाँ,
Prayer will
मगर
not solve the problem, but prayer will give you faith. Prayer will give you faith to deal with your problem. ऐसा सही बोल रहे हैं आप?
यस सर, कि इंग्लिश में बोल दूं मेरे को फर्क नहीं पड़ता.
हाँ, बोलिए.
प्रेयर प्रेयर will help you in your thoughts. It will give you a positive thought that God is with me, inside me, and He will help. He will have to help.
Good. Good point. Let us hear now what others have to say. Thank you, Premchandji. Today's topic is very interesting because the whole world is going to temple. Why? To eat prasadam. Is the world going to temple to eat prasad? Atma and Rekha.
they are going. Shivu Hamer,
Yes.
prayer is like a stepping stone, like how you say religion. So prayer is a must. We pray to God. So then
Yeah.
then it
Will
doesn't
prayer
solve our problem. But ultimately, when we connect to SIP, because first we can through our prayers we connect to God outside. So with prayers, we realize and we are in consciousness. So we connect to SIP. So I think prayer won't solve our problems, but ultimately it will lead us to consciousness, which will solve the problem.
the method of answering this call is first to give the answer, then to explain. Some of you first you explain, then you try to give the answer. By the time you give the answer, nobody is listening to you. First
Okay,
give the
prayer,
answer, then
only
explain.
prayer will not solve our problem.
Krishna, always in this group, you must first give the answer in Zoom call, what you're saying. Then you have a few seconds to explain. Yes,
Sir
Krishna.
Krishnoham. So
Yes.
my answer is problem will not remain anymore if you are really doing true prayer. So problem is in a way resolved. And my answer is true prayer is listening to God. True prayer is once you said you're connecting in consciousness, you're communicating, and then you listen when you are in complete yoga. So when you are in complete yoga, in consciousness, there is no mind. Mind is the biggest problem. So then where is the problem? बाद में जाओ हो जाता है.
So, what you are saying something and you are concluding something.
No, prayer me, what happens is there is no, we are in consciousness, no. So where is the mind? There is no mind to create any problem.
But
And we are listening to God.
what about the problem? Suppose
Problem hai nahi.
somebody is going through a divorce. That's not mind, that's a divorce.
No, but God will say something. You can listen to God. Prayer is actually a communication from God. For that, you have to cut the noise of the world. No, you have to be in. See, if the connection doesn't work, how can we listen to you? So there should be a complete yoga. You are cutting the noise of the world. Definitely, you will get answer from Prabhu, from SIP. God is SIP now. So actually, prayer is a two-way communication, but more than listening to God, cutting the noise of the world. So diverse and all doesn't
You
anymore
have to
matter.
you have to go back to YouTube to listen to your talking, otherwise you'll get angry at me today. So you have to go back to YouTube and listen again to
I
the
won't get
answers.
angry. True
Okay.
prayer is, for me, true prayer is to listen to God. And one more thing, sir, I do a lot of prayer. Really, prayer is a very important
I
part of my sadhana.
You know already what answer I'm giving. What's my answer?
Your
Huh?
problem will be prayer cannot resolve the problem. Prayer will not solve the problem. It would be the right answer. But problem hai
How do you jump to that conclusion?
maybe because I gave an yes answer, no? So you said you will get an I
Okay.
said yes because problems can be in different ways. My problem can be different. But thing is, problem does not remain a problem anymore. No, sir.
In the beauty in the Zoom call is we don't all our answers are not yes and no, no, Krishna. Our answers they go like this and they go like this, and our answers evolve in this call to
Yeah.
understand.
So, पहले prayer नहीं है. After in this call for 3 years or after all these years of sadhana, prayer, the meaning of prayer also has changed. So last month, I don't know when you said connect in consciousness, communicate and listen to SIP. And you said another thing also, E-E-I-I. Eliminate ego, eliminate mind. I am SIP and I am soul. That is the result of prayer, you said. So where is the problem in this field? I don't know.
No, no, there's no problem. There's only a discussion. So interesting. We have reached a very
For me,
interesting.
problem, if at all a problem comes, if at all a divorce come, if at all anything happens, definitely it will be solved. One more thing, if you allow me, you say, if the idea is right, all that. If the idea is wrong, God says no. If all that is from SIP, only the answers come from SIP. If the time is not right, God says slow. If you are not right, God says grow. So if the divorce come and I feel it's a problem, God will tell me grow. And if everything is right, God will say go. So all this comes from God.
Good. Good. Good thesis, complete thesis. Now we have to reach the ultimate conclusion. So let us hear Rutanu.
शिवोहम गुरुजी
Shivoham.
गुरुजी भक्ति में है शक्ति
हाँ. फिर
और गुरुजी दूध से पानी अलग नहीं हो सकता लेकिन हम उसमें नींबू डालें तो पनीर बन जाता है
अभी तुम शायरी मत बोलो, ये कवि सम्मेलन नहीं है.
नहीं आपने गुरुजी कहा था दूध और पानी आपने कहा था
I told you, first give the answer. Just now I explained. Will
भक्ति
prayer
में
solve our problem? Have you given the answer?
प्रेयर
First you give the answer. Then you talk.
यस गुरुजी
Will prayer solve our problem? That's the question today.
prayer will give us trust and it will solve our problem अगर भक्ति में शक्ति होती है गुरुजी
अभी ऐसा बोलना है. Prayer will give us trust to solve our problem because भक्ति में शक्ति है. अभी आपने ये बोलना चाहा,
यस गुरुजी
तो क्यों नहीं स्ट्रेट बोलते हैं? ऐसा
Yes,
खाना
sir.
खाने से कोई लोग ऐसा खाना खाते हैं. ऐसा क्यों खाना खाना है?
Yes, Guruji.
Stop. Everybody should wait for your answer. Your answer, as you put your hand up, prepare, everybody in the line, prepare your answer in short words, few words, clear, crystal words. A topic like today is very profound. I want everybody to benefit from your answer. Please benefit from the answer. Siri.
Shivam Guruji.
Shiva.
Will prayer solve our problems? No. First, we should know what is prayer and what is problem. Problem is for this body, mind, and ego. So once you realize that you are not the BME, there is no problem. Second, what is prayer? Prayer is you have to realize that you are God. So once you realize you are God, there is no problem. Problem is only for the BME. So if you keep on praying, the problem comes as per karma, you have to face it. If you pray at all, you may get the strength to face it. That's it. And for the few moments when you are praying, you may forget the problem because you are engaged in some other thing.
So prayer does not solve your problem.
Yes, correct.
Shiva. Thank you. So we have see, look at the diverse answers. Look at this call takes you like from Los Angeles to Tokyo to Japan to Singapore to Australia, brings you through Africa to India. Shivoham.
Shalom, Sarji. Sarji, prayer will not solve all our problems.
You are telling that. You are such a
Yes,
big bhakta, man.
yes, Sarji.
So
Only
tell
prayer
me.
is not sufficient.
Huh?
Prayer is not sufficient for all the problems. Can
So
I?
prayer is useless.
No, Sarji. It will help you to take you inside.
Okay.
But
And after you go inside?
after you go inside, you have to follow Panch Bhakti Yogs. You have
Bhakti
to,
yoga.
yes, Karam Yog, Bhakti Yog, Gyan, Prem Yog.
Till all the things happen, people will be finished in their problem.
Accept and surrender to the Almighty and leave it to Him. Have faith in Him for the problems. I surrender all my problems to you.
The problem is, no, we don't see a question in consciousness. We must always read the question in consciousness. So when you get a question, what time they send the question to you? 10 minutes before the call, 1 hour before the call, half an hour before the call?
It
What
differs,
time?
sometimes early, sometimes late. 7:30, 7:45, 8.
7 p.m. The call. My instruction is, Bliko, do you get the message 1 hour before or no? 1 hour before. आनंद कृष्णा एक घंटा पहले आता है, इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं आता है.
आता वो आने लगा था, पहले नहीं आता था, वो आता है.
अभी आता है, अभी लोग जागे हैं, हमारे लोग जागे हैं अभी।
हाँ, आप जाग गए, अलर्ट हो गए, अलर्ट मोड पे रहते हैं।
अच्छा, लिखो। So
Yes.
let us hear. Let us hear. Today we have lot of speakers today. Come on.
So the purpose of prayer is not for solution. Number one,
Ah, ah.
prayer is for communication, communication with divine, and it is a normally one-way communication. We just speak about problems from because who is praying, that is important. Prayer is not for begging or asking solutions for problems, because problems are, like Siri said, it's because of your karma. You have to face it, fight it, understand it. It is for BME, not for me. I am soul, I am Atma, I am one with Paramatma, and I am communicating with him in a
Need to
faith,
write a book on
love,
prayer.
and hope and trust. This is depend upon who is praying. Prayer is not designed for problem solving. Prayer is for communication with divine and to realize divine within.
And what about
Realize
you are
your
you are you are
divinity.
telling something same like Krishna or different?
No, this is something similar to Siri and Krishna because it's a communication.
So
It's
Siri
a
and
two-way
Krishna told
communication. You
exactly
have to
opposite.
listen.
Siri and Krishna, though they are coming from the same group, Krishna said say prayer will solve the problem, and Siri told prayer will not solve the problem. Now
And
where
I
are
am
you?
saying prayer is not designed for solution.
So what
Prayer
is
is
prayer
for
designed for?
communication only.
But you're not okay. Wait. You are not answering the question.
Answer is that prayer is not for your
Okay,
solution.
good. So you have given answer. Neither Krishna nor Siri. Prayer is not for solution. You're taking the
Prayer
wrong
is for
medicine. You're
communication,
taking the wrong
pure
medicine for
communication.
the you have got fever. Don't take muscle pain medicine. Some person has got loose motion and they are taking laxative.
Yeah,
If you have a loose motion and you take laxative, then you would be locked in the toilet for the whole day
correct.
because you will die. Okay, Anand Krishna.
Good evening, sir. Pranam, sir. Sir, for an unenlightened person, prayer is for demand, and all demand cannot be fulfilled. Some demand fulfilled, so some problem can be solved by prayer. But हर एक व्यक्ति की प्रेयर से हर एक की जो डिमांड है वो पूरी नहीं हो सकती, क्योंकि एनलाइटन पर्सन की कोई डिमांड नहीं होती, तो प्रेयर वो जान चुका है, वो ट्रांजेंड करके बॉडी वन ईगो से, तो उसके लिए कोई जरूरत नहीं है प्रेयर की। तो
पहले
प्रेयर
आपका आंसर बताइए। पहले आपका आंसर बताइए।
पहला आंसर नो है सर, नो नो
Prayer will not solve the problem.
आंसर यस सर, नो कैन नॉट
आपने अलग कुछ आपने बोला प्रेयर विल नॉट सॉल्व ऑल प्रॉब्लम्स, तो आप प्रेयर कुछ प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करेगा आपने बोला।
यस, किसी मतलब कुछ लोगों की प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो जाती है, कुछ की नहीं होती, वो तो 50-50 होना, 50% की वो नहीं प्रॉब्लम, 50 को दूसरे मंदिर में जाना है, मंदिर
तो
में भीड़
मतलब
होती है,
लक
लोग
है,
आते हैं
मतलब आप बोलते हैं लक है। हाँ, कभी खुशी कभी गम। कुछ कुछ लोगों का गॉड
नहीं,
गॉड किसी कुछ
पहले
लोगों को पसंद करता है तो उसका प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करता है, और कोई लोग गॉड का
वो तो
इंप्रेस नहीं
अपने आप
करते उसका
वो
प्रॉब्लम
नहीं
सॉल्व
नहीं
नहीं होता है।
नहीं नहीं, प्रेयर जो है साथी जिज्ञासु मुमुक्षु होते हैं ना, तो जिस तरह से आदमी वो आपके साथ प्रेयर करता है, तो डिमांड लेके जा रहा है, तो उसकी आधी की सॉल्व होनी है अगर डिमांड है, और प्रेयर सरेंडर करके जा रहा है, तो वो तेरी मर्जी, तो कृपा
तो
करे
आपका
जैसा
आंसर
चाहे
मैं क्या
जैसा।
दूंगा? आपका आंसर कुछ लिखूं या
नो
फिफ्टी
नो
फिफ्टी
नो
लिखूं?
नो 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 नो
नॉट
नो
फिफ्टी
नो
फिफ्टी,
प्रेयर
नॉट 50-50।
नहीं 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 नहीं, नो नो नो
नो नो,
प्रेयर
प्रेयर
ओनली प्रेयर
प्रेयर डज नॉट सॉल्व। ऐसा आंसर मुझे चाहिए। देखिए, ये दो जो बैट्समैन
यस
छक्का मारता है ना, वो ये नहीं सोचता इधर मारूं उधर मारूं, बैट इधर पकड़ूं उधर पकड़ूं,
यस
सीधा
सर।
एक शॉट में एक छक्का मारता है। तो गिव क्लियर आंसर, हाँ, तभी मजा आता है।
यस
गिव आंसर, गिव अ क्लियर
नो
आंसर। नो,
नो
प्रेयर डज
प्रेयर
नॉट
कैन
सॉल्व द
नॉट
प्रॉब्लम। नो। सीता।
Shivoham Guruji.
शिवोहम।
Will prayer solve the problems? No, it's through my experience. When prayer is talking to God, when you have faith in God, when you want to be in peace and silence, then you go to sit. But it cannot solve your problem.
Then the whole world is mad.
Maybe, maybe not.
8 out of the 8 billion people, 6 billion people are praying. Out of 6 billion people, probably
Yes,
5 billion people of at least 5 or 4 billion people minimum are praying only for solving problems.
Guruji, people will pray to solve the problems, but all the problems are not solved. Take me as an
Okay.
example.
Now I understand what you're saying. Of course, all the billions of people are praying to solve the problem, but praying will not solve the problem. You explain to Krishna, because Krishna says no prayer will solve the problem. So why they will not solve the problem? You tell me.
My mother was in the ICU.
Ah.
So the first thing that you have, the person who's closer to you that time is sick. So the only thing is you will go to SIP only for prayer. Okay, get my mother to be okay, make
Who
her
was that
fine.
ship? Who was that God at that time you went to? Which God you went to?
I just pray to the divine.
No. That time. Oh, now recently after joining Zoom call.
Yes.
And then that ship did not listen to your prayer.
No, it's karma. What has to happen will happen. As you say,
First
Ke
person.
sara
First
sara.
person is
What
telling.
will be,
First
will
person is
be.
telling. Karma. So what did you do? You just surrendered, or you got angry at SIP, or you just
Surrendered. I
surrendered?
accepted and surrendered because it was you who that time who gave me the strength. Accept, surrender, move forward.
Good. At least some
Thank you,
people are
Guruji.
listening.
Thank you.
Thank you. Shiva, let us. It's very interesting. You do know what has happened today? We have discovered a new title for a book of 2027. Prayer. We'll write a book on prayer.
So Shivam Guruji,
Vaishali Krishna slot is not done. Tell me.
We all pray every day. We pray, thinking that ignorant people. I'm talking about ignorant people. Most of the ignorant people pray to God to solve their problems, which doesn't happen. It's everything happens according to karma that they don't realize, but they go to the temple and pray. Of course, when you pray, for the time being, your mind is calm. That is the only thing prayer makes. It only calms your mind. For it's only for the that much time, as much time you pray for to God. But once you develop a prayer, bhakti, devotion, and prayer yoga, the total spiritual journey starts from there only.
Answer your question again. Does prayer solve your problem? First. Will prayer solve our problem? What's your answer?
It will not solve the problem.
It will not solve. And then anything more you are saying?
That's what I said. You start with prayer, but that prayer to bhakti, devotion, and prem yoga only for spiritual person. This is the path to.
And what about the
forward.
99%? What who 99% who are not spiritual?
They are completely immersed in the worldly this thing.
What about their prayers work or prayer does not work?
It gives some strength, inner strength.
Waste of time. Waste of time.
No, I won't say. At least that strength you get to face the problem.
Okay, Atma and Mohan, aim. You call that Manohar? No.
Good evening, Guruji.
Yes, sir.
I feel that if the blind prayers will not solve any problem. When I say blind, blind means upbringing depends on so many factors. Like upbringing, or my parents have told me, you believe in something, go to the temple, prayer. So prayer will never ever solve any problem of human beings. It is like prayers with the consciousness, with the conviction, and out of awareness. Yes, it is like sending positive strokes to ourselves. So that may aid in helping in resolving the problems we face. But otherwise, problems per se, by doing just prayers, will never solve the problem.
Okay, good. Karma, prayer will never solve the problem. This is all. Yes.
Shivoham. Prayer solves all problems, provided we know how to pray. Provided we know how
Today
to pray.
we have got to, like what they call India, Pakistan. Like that, we have got this is the kind of India, Pakistan. Then we have got Bangladesh and Bhutan. Like that, we have got so
Maybe.
many. Yeah, bolo bolo. So prayer will solve all your problem. How does it happen? Everybody is saying it doesn't solve the problem.
I don't know why they're saying कि it doesn't solve their problems. Prayer solves all the problems. अगर आप उसको directly ऐसा कान पकड़ना चाहो या indirectly, when we surrender, this is also prayer कि okay भगवान जी, जैसे आप बोलते हो ना तुम ही सब कुछ जानो प्रीतम तेरी इच्छा पूरत हो. That's also a prayer, no? कि आप जो कर रहे हो ठीक है, वो ही कर होगा. जब सरेंडर करते हो तभी तो स्ट्रेंथ आएगी ना, जो भी इशू है आपकी लाइफ में उसको सॉल्व करने की. बिना प्रेयर के कैसे आ जाएगी? प्रेयर
Good.
इज नॉट कि घंटी बजाना मंदिर में जाके और ये सब करना, नॉट नेसेसरीली, बट व्हेन यू नो हाउ टू प्रे, इट
How to
सॉल्व्स
pray?
ऑल योर प्रॉब्लम.
How to pray? How to pray? Teach us.
सरेंडर नो.
So just
तुम ही
surrender.
सब कुछ जानो प्रीतम तेरी इच्छा पूरत हो,
So
तुम देख
is
लो.
surrender? Is prayer equal to surrender?
मेरे हिसाब से तो हाँ.
What about somebody who doesn't know the meaning of surrender?
तो फिर उनके लिए थोड़ी दिक्कत हो जाएगी.
ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है.
उनके लिए थोड़ी दिक्कत हो
Such a
जाएगी.
interesting, interesting. Those who don't know the meaning of prayer, who don't know the meaning of surrender, for them it doesn't work.
Yes, it does.
Shubham Guruji.
What about a 6-year-old child who doesn't know the meaning of surrender? Does prayer work? Sachin, Dharma, that's for
Shubham
you to
Guruji.
think. Sachin,
So from my point of view,
first give the answer. First give the answer.
okay. So I'll give you a very straight answer. No, prayer doesn't help you to get anywhere. It doesn't get you a solution. It only gets you little, confidence, or rather, a hope that which can be added. Otherwise, it doesn't give you any solution. What will happen will happen. Cannot be
मतलब
changed.
बेकार है, waste of
Karma,
time. No, that's it.
no, karma will play its own role. You cannot stop that. It's for sure. What will happen. Cannot be stopped. I remember my time that 2011, if I remember right, after 2011, I have been continuously praying till the time I got on the call, but I never asked for anything. I was never looking for solution that God or Shiva give me this, give me that. That was happening before 2011. I used to ask, give me this, I have this problem, give me this, give me that. All that has to happen. But after 2011, I don't remember anything asking after post the doing the pray. But I was praying. But now I've stopped praying. Now I do meditation. I listen. I listen to your guided meditation. I listen to the daily meditation which I have. I do the divine instrument work. I try to see sip in everyone. That is what I'm doing. I'm in a complete surrender form. Whatever happen will happen.
And prayer,
So
prayer को छोड़ दिया.
वो सब छोड़ दिया. वो पहले मैं जो ओम नमः शिवाय करता था छोड़ दिया. अभी रियलाइज हो गया शिवा ही अंदर है तो क्या ओम नमः शिवाय करना है. शिवम हो गया ना अभी तो.
तो शिवम नहीं करते.
हाँ, शिवम थोड़ा थोड़ा बोल देते हैं कभी कभी जब टाइम लगता है.
टाइम
लेकिन
पास हो गया
ऐसा
तो
कोई मैंडेट नहीं है कि करना ही है. पहले एक there was one system I had. There was a not system. I used to get up in 4 o'clock in the morning. Used to do prayer for 2-3 hours. Now that
That was
I've stopped.
you are afraid. You are afraid that if you don't do prayer, then भगवान गुस्सा हो जाएगा भगवान को. Like that, no? Yes or no?
Not गुस्सा हो जाएगा. Not गुस्सा हो जाएगा. But that was the only thing we knew. If we'll pray, things will.
You did. There was no other Zoom call or that thing. Only one
Yes.
prayer. घंटी बजाना बस. वो
बस.
घंटी बजाने
That
भगवान
is
को
what we
जाना
were
है
taught, na?
भगवान.
That is what we were taught by the religion, na? Now when we are on the path of spirituality, we realize this is not required.
Interesting. Rumata ji, interesting. Answer the question. Rumata ji, will prayer solve our problems?
Pranam Guruji Shivoham.
बोले माता जी.
Guruji, problems will not be solved, but when you confide in Prabhu, then your burden is relieved and you get the strength to solve the problem.
मैं बोले ना आज के हर जूम कॉल में एक बुक पैदा हो जाता है. तो आज एक नया बुक पैदा हो गया, प्रेयर. वी हैव नॉट रिटन अ बुक. हैव रिटन अ बुक ऑन प्रेयर? हो गया. एक 2027 का एक टाइटल आ गया. शिबा 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 immense gratitude.
प्रणाम गुरुजी. इमेंस
मैंने बोल दिया आपके लिए. मैंने बोल दिया ऑलरेडी ना.
पर मुझे जब तक मैं बोलूंगी नहीं तब तक मुझे अच्छा ही नहीं लगेगा गुरुजी. गुरुजी, प्रेयर, मीनिंग ऑफ प्रेयर फॉर एनलाइटन वन एंड नॉन इग्नोरेंट वन इज डिफरेंट गुरुजी.
अरे वाह.
हाँ, because in ignorant we do all sort of things because
आंसर क्या आंसर क्या? Will prayer solve our problem?
जब ड्यूअलिटी क्रिएट होती है गुरुजी, तब हम लोग प्रेयर करते, बट
पहले जवाब दो. Will prayer solve our problems?
Guruji, I said na, meaning for both of them is different, Guruji. Ignorance one के लिए अलग है, मैं आप हमारे लिए अलग है, गुरुजी.
Stop. I'm asking you two questions. Will prayer solve the problem of the ignorant one?
No, Guruji. It is according to the karma, Guruji.
Will prayer solve the problem of the enlightened one?
No, Guruji, because we communicate with
तो आंसर दोनों के लिए आंसर नो है, तो क्यों दोनों के लिए आंसर नो है? तो क्यों स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड?
नहीं, पर आंसर तो सुनो ना गुरुजी. उनके लिए कर्मा है, बट वी हैव ट्रांसेंडेड बीएमई गुरुजी. सो वी आर soul is ship. तो how one ship can prayer to another, do prayer for perform prayer to another ship, गुरुजी. तो इसके लिए मीनिंग अलग होता है. और दूसरा गुरुजी, if when you are enlightened, Guruji, you directly communicate for the guidance, for the direction, Guruji. There is no chance of prayer, Guruji. तो दोनों के लिए अलग ही मीनिंग होता है. तो गुरुजी, फॉर अभी एनलाइटन मन के लिए वापस ऐसे होता है, गुरुजी, प्रभु तेरी ही कृपा से सब काम हो रहा है, करता नहीं मैं कुछ भी, मेरा नाम हो रहा है प्रभु. तो फिर गुरुजी, नो चांस ऑफ प्रेयर ना गुरुजी.
तो सभी के लिए प्रेयर वर्क होता है कि वर्क नहीं होता है?
सबके लिए वर्क होता है गुरुजी, बट इफ यू ट्रांसेंड योर बीएमई गुरुजी, सबके लिए अलग मीनिंग है ना गुरुजी.
आपने बिल्कुल उल्टा बोला और पहले उल्टा को पुल्टा कर दिया आपने.
गुरुजी, आप है ना,
आपने पहले बोला इग्नोरेंट के लिए प्रेयर डज नॉट वर्क, एनलाइटेंड के लिए प्रेयर डज नॉट वर्क, अभी एंड में बोलते हैं प्रेयर वर्क्स. क्या मतलब है आपका?
नहीं, आप घुमा के मेरे को कंफ्यूजन में लाते हो.
कुछ घुमाया नहीं, जाके यूट्यूब सुनो. मुझे आजकल कोई पकड़ेगा, मैं बोलते जाके यूट्यूब सुनो, यूट्यूब में रिकॉर्ड है.
सुनो ना गुरुजी, व्हेन वी वर इग्नोरेंट वी यूज्ड टू, भगवान मुझे ये दे दे, इसको अच्छा कर दे, उसको अच्छा कर दे, हम लोग पहले ऐसे करते थे. पर
तो
अभी
होता था नहीं होता था? तो होता था नहीं होता था?
वो खाली एक अपने लिए, व्हेन वी वर इन द माइंड सेट ना गुरुजी, वी वर क्रिएटिंग मिजरी, सफरिंग.
वो भगवान करता था नहीं करता था?
वो डाइसी था गुरुजी. होता
मतलब आपको मालूम नहीं? मतलब बोल दो सीधा कि मुझे मालूम नहीं.
नहीं, मुझे मालूम है गुरुजी, पर वापस मैंने आपको दूसरा बोला तो वापस आप मेरे को पहले बोलेंगे कि मैंने ऐसा बोला. और दूसरी बार तो गुरुजी, इफ यू ट्रांसेंड योर कर्मा, देयर इज नो चांस ऑफ प्रेयर ना गुरुजी.
आप मुझे ज्यादा टिप्पणी भाषण मत दो, मुझे आंसर नहीं दिया तुमने. आंसर नहीं दिया. विल प्रेयर सॉल्व द प्रॉब्लम? आई एम गिविंग लास्ट चांस. विल प्रेयर सॉल्व प्रॉब्लम और नॉट?
Guruji, it creates duality, Guruji. It won't solve problem, Guruji. Everything works according to karma, law of karma. जैसा फल.
You are going as per Sita. Sita first कर्मा बोली, आप सेकंड. सुनीता, बी क्लियर. ये कॉल में बी इन कॉन्शियसनेस. भाषण दे सकते हैं, लेकिन भाषण बाद में देना. पहले मुझे क्लियरली बोलो, विल प्रेयर सॉल्व आवर प्रॉब्लम्स? सुनीता.
शिवोहम गुरुजी.
शिवोहम.
सेम क्वेश्चन मैंने 14 जनवरी 2026 में आपसे पूछा था. सेम क्वेश्चन. तो
क्या बोला
आपने ही बताया था कि सबको अपने कर्म भुगतने हैं, सब ये लॉ ऑफ कर्मा है. आप प्रेयर करो, उससे आपको करेज मिलेगा, हिम्मत मिलेगी, बट प्रेयर विल नॉट सॉल्व आवर प्रॉब्लम. जो होना है, जो भगवान ने रखा है आपके लिए, वो होके ही रहना है. माय ब्रदर डाइड ऑन December 16th. Then I asked the question. तो मैं उसके लिए बहुत प्रेयर करती थी, लेकिन वो कुछ हुआ नहीं. तो आपसे पूछा तो आपने भी बोला कि कुछ नहीं होगा, आप उस ब्रदर के लिए खाली ये कर सकते हो, उसके पास बैठ सकते हो, उसके सिर पे हाथ रखो. और
आपने पूछने के बाद ही पास्ट हुए? आपने मेरे पूछने के बाद ही पास्ट हुए?
नहीं, ही पास्ट अवे, उससे पहले हो गया था.
अच्छा, ठीक है.
Then I asked the question.
See, understand. इसलिए I'm asking you all to give the question, give the answer, and then I'm giving an opportunity to explain your answer. मैं हर एक को मैं ऐसे नहीं बोल रहा है चुप करके आंसर दो बस, keep quiet. मैं ऐसे नहीं बोल रहा हूँ. मैं बोल रहा हूँ सबको पहले आंसर दो और फिर उस आंसर को एक्सप्लेन करो. So this is not a simple topic. This is a very very profound topic कि हम इस ऊपर बुक लिखेंगे. 2000 अभी मुझे प्रभु ने बोला इसके ऊपर कोई सारा समझता नहीं है, बुक लिखो. तो कैसे प्रभु ने कैसे?
प्रेयर से सिर्फ आपको शक्ति मिलेगी, आपको स्ट्रेंथ मिलेगी, और प्रेयर इज जस्ट कम्युनिकेशन विद गॉड, वही है, सिर्फ आपको कम्युनिकेट करना है, प्रभु मैं तेरी हूँ, और विश्वास मिलेगा, लेकिन प्रेयर आपकी प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व नहीं करेगा।
गुड गुड, अभी आंसर मालूम पड़ेगा थोड़ा टाइम में। यशा,
हाँ,
Yasha, give
थैंक यू,
straight answer.
थैंक यू।
Yasha, today there's no time for discussion. Yasha, give the answer.
Yeah,
Will
good
prayer
evening, sir.
solve our problem?
Sir, I believe uh, it will definitely solve the problem.
It
I
will
think
definitely
solve the problem.
Okay, now you explain quickly.
There is the crux of the prayer is complete surrender. Yeah.
Okay.
It may be the word may be different, but its crux is the surrender.
So what happened? Okay. Suppose wait. Suppose I murder somebody. I am in the jail. And now I tell Prabhu, I murdered somebody, complete surrender, Prabhu. Prabhu, save me. Prabhu, save me. Prabhu, save me. Prabhu, save me.
On the,
Prabhu, save me. Prabhu, save me.
when you say like that, at the time when you completely surrender, there is no ego, there is no mind.
Then what
You
happens about
become-
my murder and being in the jail?
You become fully divine instrument.
What about me being in the jail?
For your karma, you have to be there.
So you said it will solve the problem. Will it solve the problem of me being in the jail?
You have done the unethical thing.
So will it solve the answer my question? First you said prayer will solve all the problems. Now I'm asking you, will it solve the problem of me being in the jail?
If you surrender completely, it will solve.
How it will solve?
According to you, remaining in the jail may be the what we say punitive. But according to the SIP, it required to you to refine.
Okay, Krishna.
Yes, sir. So I'm continuing with my yes, but I want to tell you my problem, and you tell me will prayer answer this problem or not. And one more thing, I've never begged God to solve my external problems, but bahut sara problems, even by the grace of God, has been answered through karma. I don't know how, but now my biggest problem, I'll read out the problem. You tell me, should I pray or not? Oh Lord, empower me to be established in consciousness and leave my SMS. Is it a prayer or not? This is a prayer I do. And God is definitely is with me. And we are not talking about divorce. We say in a broader perspective, but you boxed me to answer in a particular way, you know. And it was a loaded question.
Don't blame me. Don't blame me.
I'm
like
not
that.
blaming you. I just said prayer is to be in complete yoga. So you asked me a question of divorce. And so maybe that person's perspective.
You gave a very good answer. But what you did.
So it is not a good answer or a smart answer, but we want the right guidance from you.
Wait. What you did, you picked the right key. You put it in the right keyhole. And you opened the door, lock. But you did not press the handle to go inside.
Yeah. Okay. But sir, understanding your... No, I don't want...
Okay. Now I don't want to confuse. I will give that answer in the end of the call. Now read what was your prayer, latest prayer you came now just to ask. What's your latest prayer?
Oh Lord, empower me to be established in consciousness and live my spiritual mission statement. Live, L-I-V-E.
So do you think
this is an ardent prayer I do daily.
So do you think it will help? It is helping or it's not helping?
It is helping 100%.
बस
I'm
हो
picked
गया?
up as a divine opportunity. It is
So-
not that divorce karenge to merge ho jayenge. Nahi na. So you have made us grow beyond all this. But prayer, I don't know, really it's so important, so important.
So किसने बोला not important?
Nobody said.
But you thought I'm saying.
No, because I didn't want to answer that first. Then you said answer that first, yes or no. This is not a precise yes or no. It depends on the perspective you have.
So I'm allowing. Okay, I'm giving you a chance to give a non-precise answer. Give it in 6 types. You can do A, B, C, D, E, F. Come on, you can. I'll give you a chance to tell me 6 types of prayer. You want to do like that?
No. But I knew, maybe I knew when I sick, but I pray, so I had to give an answer yes.
See,
I knew the
everybody has
answer
to
was a
give.
no.
Everybody has to give their genuine answer for this group to benefit.
Yeah, but we are not going to God and asking, अरे divorce ठीक करना, मुझे थोड़ा पैसा ज्यादा देना, मेरा बेटा को अच्छा job देना. No,
Who told
we
you?
don't
Who
pray.
told you we are not going to? Many people are going to God for that.
Zoom call में कोई नहीं जाएंगे.
को जो नया आता है, जो अभी अभी जूम कॉल में ज्वाइन होता है,
So they have to pray now. They have to slowly, they cannot jump to the last step, right? Anyway, sir, okay, I'll wait for your answer.
शिवोहम
Shum Saji,
बोलो.
prayer will not solve all the problem because it's only a kindergarten's first step towards university on the path of spirituality.
Okay, thank you. Samadma, till today, have I told you all clearly prayer is good or prayer is bad? Have I told you or have I not told you? Have I told clearly? छोटवानी मैं बोला हूँ कि नहीं बोला हूँ? प्रेयर करना कि नहीं करना? नहीं बोला है. I have been, मैं बेवकूफ बेवकूफ गुरु है, गुरुजी 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 बोलता नहीं कुछ भी. हाँ, कभी मैं बोला हूँ प्रेयर करना या प्रेयर नहीं करना?
अभी अभी आप बोलेंगे ना सर?
अभी इतना इतना जूम कॉल में प्रेयर करता हूँ कि नहीं करता हूँ मैं प्रेयर?
नहीं, बिल्कुल करते हैं सर.
समात्मा.
Shivoham.
Yes.
I love Shiv that manifests all the divine souls here. Prayer may or may not solve your problems depending on what is best for you and what is your karma. Because our prayer is let whatever is best happen. So we have surrendered and we accept whatever happens because Shiv knows the best. So you accept it, so you are happy with the answer.
Prayer may or may not solved.
Because
Okay.
whatever Shiv gives is for us.
Okay. May or may not. So Samatma says prayer may or may not. Good answer. Soni?
Namaste, sir. I also agree with Samatma and a few others. It depends. The answer cannot be yes or no. Prayer will empower you if you put the effort in the right direction and give you the wisdom, to use the knowledge, like what we are learning in this call. Use the knowledge, erase the avidya. If you use it, then it will help. So the definition, like I would like to just define the meaning of the problem. It is expectation not meeting reality at any given point of time. That is my definition of a problem. So I lost my job 12 years ago and I was devastated at that point in time. But like looking back, I thought, and now I think it is a blessing. So again, it depends on the timing. So you have to just accept. Acceptance
And
is
that when
the
you
answer.
prayed, and that 12 years back you were praying?
I was not praying, but I wanted a job. I wanted to go back to a corporate job.
Maybe because you didn't pray, you didn't get a job. Sukhi, I have prayed from 8 to 48. And thereafter, Sukhi?
Shivoham, sir, I bow
Shivoham.
down to you and all the SIP in the call. Prayer directly doesn't solve the problem. Yes, it increases your strength, like already Rumata ji had told, and also it improves your trust process. It improves your thought process as well. It gives you a way when you ask guidance to SIP.
So the answer is?
Yes, prayer helps.
Prayer solve the problem. Doesn't solve the problem,
Yes.
strengthen you said.
They
What help?
solve the problem depending, like, at least you get a guidance. That much I can be sure of. So.
Rutanu.
Guruji. Sorry,
Yes.
Guruji, I told that Shairi. And
Answer.
Guruji, there is one bhajan, सौंप दिया जीवन आपके हाथों में, हार तेरे हाथों में, जीत तेरे हाथों में, सुख तेरे हाथों में, दुख तेरे हाथों में.
So answer the question. वो अलग बात है. Will prayer solve the problem?
It will solve. One day it will solve.
Siddhanand. prayer will solve the problem one day. Siddhana?
Shivam Guruji. Just
Sure.
allow me to complete because there's a lot of propositions here. Prayer for me and prayer for others. So when it is for others, it may or may not solve the problem. But when it is for me, a sadhaka, then it depends because it is a agami karma. So if my so the it is at least it will either solve the problem or dissolve the problem or help you to transcend the problem, depending upon what type of sadhaka you are. Arthi, Artharthi, Jignasu, Jnani. So there are 4 types of people who pray. Now I'm talking about I praying for myself. For others, it depends because it is actually based on their karma. But for me, depends upon which level I am. It may solve, may not solve. But definitely when you reach a stage of a jnani, you definitely don't pray. You transcend, you know how to transcend your problems. And in that stage, you pray through Shiva, your Ishta Devata, or you pray to Sip, a Nirguna Brahman, what we call it. In either case, the problem doesn't remain as a problem. That's my submission.
Good answer. Karma, we have got to, we're going to close the questions in 3 minutes at 8:50, and then I'm going to talk. So if you reach in 3 minutes, fine, give everybody a chance quickly, only 3 minutes. And those who've already spoken don't get a chance. Those who already spoken, put your hand down. Those who have already spoken, put your hand down. And those who are not spoken, quickly try to speak. Quickly. Karma has already spoken. Sridhar has spoken, not spoken.
I wanted to answer the second question you asked me, the 6-year-old child.
Yeah.
If that child doesn't know how to
Yeah.
surrender,
And what's the answer?
the child doesn't need to surrender. It's a child, 6-year-old, innocent. He or she is not controlling anything. And
The
like
answer.
prayer still solves all the problems, provided we know how to pray.
A 6-year-old child also should know
A
how to pray.
6-year-old child doesn't even need to do anything. And जो आप जिस प्रेयर की शायद आप बात बोल रहे हो वो पूजा अर्चना करना है, नॉट प्रार्थना.
वो प्रेयर ही है ना, पूजा
नहीं
अर्चना क्या है?
नहीं यार, आपको
Okay.
पता है डिफरेंट है. पूजा अर्चना इज
Okay,
डिफरेंट.
done. Sridhar, done. Quick
Guruji.
10 seconds. Yes.
Shivam Guruji, prayer cannot solve the problem. It gives the solution, Guruji.
It gives the solution. Good answer.
Yes.
Good answer. It does not solve the problem, but gives the solution.
Give the solution. Guruji, for example, my experience, Guruji, so many questions in my mind. What is birth? What is death? Who is God? Where is God? One side, 1st of August 2025, I pray the God, I need Guru, please give me. 8th of August, I join the call, Guruji. Give the solution, Guruji.
Good. Picks. Quickly. We have only 2 minutes in the call. Picks.
Prayer cannot solve the problem, but it's give the power to you to face the problem.
Okay. Good. Rajkumar.
Shivam Guruji. So prayer solve the problem and doesn't solve the problem. If the problem is interfering the karmas, and if you are not awakened, you are in Gaur Avidya, it will not solve the problem. If you are having awakened, if you pray, it will give you more maybe wisdom to face the situation and remain happy.
Okay. Atma. It's too late in the call to get into the detail. Atma, quick answer.
Guruji, good evening, Krishnoham. Normally this, we always used to talk about the twin karma here actually. Whatever is happening in our life is our destiny. Whatever is happening in our life is destiny that is happening due to our karma. Even the prayer is a present karma. Even the prayer is a present karma. In that angle, I wanted to give my answer. Every action has an equal reaction. The present karma has also got a reaction. It will have its effect. Definitely, this prayer gives strength to change your future destiny. In that way, definitely prayer helps. Whatever, we cannot set aside the present karma of prayer by saying that it will give problem, not give. Definitely it will give solution, because destiny is equal to karma. If that be the case, the present karma of a prayer, definitely it helps, it will give a better destiny. by giving a courage and confidence to face the situation.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Avi and Sundar, quickly. Avi and Sundar.
हाँ, प्रणाम प्रभु जी।
प्रणाम।
प्रभु जी, प्रेयर से कोई प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व नहीं होगी, वो सिर्फ हमको दुख सहने की शक्ति और धैर्य प्रदान करता है। जैसे एक लाइन है ना कि हमको मन की शक्ति देना, मन विजय करे। मन की शक्ति का मतलब है कॉन्शसनेस में रहे, मन विजय करने मतलब माइंड से फ्री हो जाए। माइंड से फ्री हो जाएंगे, कॉन्शसनेस में होंगे तो धैर्य रहेगा, सह सकते हैं दुख को, लेकिन प्रॉब्लम नहीं सॉल्व होगी। धन्यवाद प्रभु जी।
Thank you. Sundar Giri. Short, Sundar Giri, only 10 seconds.
Shivam sir.
Short answer. Will prayer
Yes.
solve our problems?
So if I am sick and everything around me is sick, then to whom I should pray?
Will prayer solve our problems?
To answer this might be I do not have that much strength, but I can say with taking the big confidence that it will not solve the problem.
It will not solve.
No.
Okay, good. And thank you. Let me explain. Prabhu. Hey, Prabhu. Whatever you all have said today is correct. But all of you have said different things. How can you all be correct? So, will prayer solve all our problems? The answer, it depends who is praying, for what we are praying, to whom we are praying, and when we are praying. What did I say? Who is praying, for what we are praying, to whom we are praying, and why we are praying, what we are saying. Many more answers I will add to this in the book. Let me explain to you how it goes. Please listen carefully for the next 2-3 minutes for you to understand. A small child, show me his finger. How old a child can start praying? 2 years, 3 years. Anybody else is showing how old a child can start playing? 8 years, 9 years, 10 years. I know 10-year child, 4-year child, 3-year-old child, 3-year-old child. Who have got children, I'm asking you. I'm asking you a simple question. A 3-year-old child going to the temple and saying, Bhagwan, मुझे बार्बी डॉल चाहिए ना भगवान, मुझे बार्बी डॉल दो ना भगवान. A 4-year-old child saying, भगवान मुझे बॉल दो ना भगवान, प्लीज एक छोटा बॉल दो ना, बॉल प्लीज. Do you think this God will give them the ball or the Barbie doll or not? 100%, 100% their prayer will be fulfilled. If it is part of their karma. Maybe if it is not part of their karma, strictly they will be brought out with challenges. In most cases, that innocent prayer, I'm talking of that innocent prayer, is fulfilled because the journey of life is to build faith in people. Prabhu wants to build faith in people. And so as we grow up, many of our prayers become... I'll tell you a question. Suppose for small children, prayers are not fulfilled. 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 8 years, 9 years, 10 years. I'm asking you a new question. Suppose prayers are not fulfilled for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 8 years, 10 years, 12 years, 14 years. What would this world be full of? This world will be full of Nastik. Correct or not? This world will be full of disbelievers in God. But this world is full of believers. And that's the paradox. Because prayer doesn't solve all the problems. Prayer doesn't solve all the problems. I told you it depends who is praying, for what we are praying, how we are praying, to whom we are praying, what we are saying, where have we reached in the journey of life. Shivanand said something very beautiful. There are four type of people who pray. Artharthi, Artha, then Artharthi. Artha is the one who has only problems. The Artharthi is the one who wants wealth, rewards. Correct, Sudhana? Artharthi. Jigyasu, the one who is seeking, and Jnani. The Jnani prays, but the Jnani prays to the Prabhu inside him. I pray every day, but I am praying to Prabhu inside me. I don't go to the market to buy the biggest agarbatti, because the biggest agarbatti does not constitute the kind of prayer I do. We have not understood the meaning of prayer. Krishna said very beautifully. What did Krishna say? What did she say? Krishna, unmute Krishna quickly. What did you say in the first side? I told you you didn't press the handle. Quickly, what did you say? You remember quickly, briefly, what was your first answer?
Communicate in consciousness and listen to God's voice, cut the world's noise. Communicate in
So this is
consciousness.
exactly what she
Connect
said
and listen.
in such beautiful detail that Sridhara said that in the prayer does not solve the problem, but God gives the solution. But we have to open the handle. We have to do that karma. If what Krishna and Sridhara said, if God gives Krishna and Sridhara the solution, but we don't follow the solution, will the prayer solve the problem? Prayer cannot solve. If prayer tells Krishna, if Shiv tells Krishna, Krishna do like this, Krishna says, नहीं लेकिन मुझे नहीं लगता है ऐसा करना है. Therefore, what Karma said, surrender is very important. But my dear friends, that's why I said you have to write a book on this subject. Let me explain to you. What Sunita said is absolutely true. That if my brother is dying, will my prayer solve the problem? Prayer will not solve the problem. If brother is dying, if I just go to Prabhu and say, Prabhu, Bhagwan, my brother got cancer, Bhagwan, save, Bhagwan, save my brother, Bhagwan, din raat, ghanti bajao, Om Namah, Hare Krishna, Om Namah Shivaya, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, oh, hello. That will solve your problem. Somebody is dying and you go to Bhagwan and start praying. And then they show beautiful in Hindi movies. No? Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Barish do. And Barish aata, Barish. You think this is real? And Krishna, this happens, Krishna? Keep on, ghanti baja. And God will say, oh, bhakti. We do in Shivratri in our temple. In our temple, we do same thing in Shivratri, but this is to wake up people's bhakti, to create Shakti. भक्ति में है वो शक्ति जिससे होगी अनुभूति, जिससे मिलेगी मुक्ति. Prayer has got power. Prayer has got tremendous power. But who is praying? The person who has understood that life is karma. If you keep on telling, Shiva, मेरा बेटा ठीक नहीं ना, शिवा मेरा बेटा को ठीक करो ना. हे शिव भगवान, हे मेरा शिव भगवान, मेरा बेटा सिगरेट पी रहा है, शिव भगवान, मेरे बेटे को वो सिगरेट का आदत छुड़वा दो ना. Then Shiv Bhagwan will come with a trishul and tell your beta, hey putra, तुम क्यों सिगरेट पी रहे हो? Or Shiv Bhagwan will straight away one day, when the fellow is drinking cigarette, one snake will come out of the cigarette and he will drop the cigarette. You want miracles to happen. You want God to create miracles. Everybody thinks in this world that God will create miracles. Of course, God can create miracles. But God will create miracles when God wants to create the miracle, when he thinks it is right to create the miracle. Not because of your ghanti bajana. Your ghanti bajana will not change him. Therefore, I said this whole topic needs a book. But for people in the Zoom call, what about those of you in the Zoom call? It depends. What is your prayer? Prayer is not only instructing God. One zingy burger, McDonald's, you go, you instruct, no. You give one potato burger, what do you call aloo tikki burger. Will you get it? If you go and tell McDonald's, hey, one aloo tikki burger, he tells you 120 rupees. You pay 120 rupees. You get it. Can you give Bhagwan like that? Can you give Bhagwan paisa? That pujari takes money from you. तुम्हारा गोत्र क्या है? तुम्हारा नाम क्या है? तुम्हारा बच्चा तुम्हारा ये तुम्हारा गोत्र क्या है? 1000 रुपया निकालो, तुम्हारा प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो जाएगा. आज तुम्हारे ऊपर शनि है, शनि देवता का पूजा करो, तुम्हारा सॉल्व हो जाएगा. हो जाएगा? हो जाएगा सॉल्व? You go to temple and do शनि देवा का पूजा, हो जाएगा सॉल्व तुम्हारा प्रोग्राम? This is called avidya. This is called avidya. Some film stars go to Tirupati and put mukut in the head of the Tirupati Bhagwan. My son is under depression. Solve कर दो. भगवान तिरुपति को डायमंड का मूर्ति मुकुट डाल दिया. My dear friends, prayer is not a strategy to move God. Prayer is not an instant solution. Prayer is not like Maggie 2-minute noodles. Prayer cannot solve all your problems if you don't know the meaning of prayer. But prayer works for all those innocent people who don't know the meaning of life. In the beginning, prayer works for everybody. And you build bhakti. Everybody in this world, except a few, become believers. Jesus, Krishna, Shiva, Rama, Ganapati, Hanuman, Devi, Shirdi Baba, Buddha, Guru Nanak. The more fancy the God, the better. How fancy looking God is. Chaturabhuja. God doesn't have 2 hands, 4 hands, 8 hands, 10 heads, 14 chakras. It's a Sudarshan chakra. God has to be powerful. Chakra will go and solve every problem. This is all imagination. God does not need chakra, he does not need. Without chakra, he can solve problems. He doesn't need to impress you and me. This is our avidya. We don't know the meaning of prayer. So today's call is going to be a call which you should have at least minimum 100 questions on prayer. What is prayer? Prayer is not ding dong. You know doorbell? You know doorbell? You have doorbell in your house? You have doorbell? Rekha Parwan, you have doorbell? What happens when somebody puts the doorbell? What do you do? When somebody has doorbell, what do you do? Ting tong, what do you do? You open the door. You think prayer is a doorbell? Prayer is a doorbell? Ting tong, ganti bajao. Some people enter the temple and they boom. They want क्या करे भगवान को जगा रहे भगवान सो गए भगवान सो गए ओ भगवान सो गए. We have not understood the meaning of prayer because nobody taught us the meaning. Anybody taught you the meaning of prayer when you were a kid? How many people understand the meaning of prayer? My dear friends, prayer evolves. Prayer evolves as the one who prays evolves. There is no one answer. Does prayer solve all the problems? Does prayer solve all our problems? Yes. Does prayer solve all our problems? No. To be continued. With folded hands, I bow down to you.